please be quiet. This is a hospital room. Shut up. You must come no matter what. It's your brother's wedding day. If you don't come, you're not family. Who's being noisy now? I pressed the nurse call button, knowing her words would disturb other patients in the room. My name is Abby, and I am a 32-year-old office worker. Since I was young, I've focused solely on studying. In turn, I never experienced romance. It was the same throughout high school and college. I loved studying and devoted myself to academics. As a working adult, my focus shifted from studying to work, immersing myself in my job every day. During this time, I turned down several men who approached me because I wanted to prioritize my job. Eventually, men stopped asking me out. I didn't really care about it, but my sister scolded me for being in my 30s and never having a romantic relationship, so she forcibly set up a dinner date for me with a man. That's when I met Ryan. Ryan was a junior coworker at my sister's office, and he was someone she looked up to. This wasn't because he was good at his job, but because he was very honest, had a great personality, and was friendly, so everyone adored him. He was also known for his excellent cooking skills and made delicious meals quickly and easily during house parties with coworkers. My sister thought he would be perfect for me, a workaholic who neglected household chores, so she introduced us. When I actually met him, I understood what my sister meant. There was something about him that made me feel at ease. Surprisingly, he fell in love with me at first sight. I wondered why he was interested in someone like me, but he thought I was a cool and attractive woman and wanted to get to know me better. I am quite tall for a woman at 170 centimeters, and I always think about work, so people around me think that I am cool and shy. However, this can impact me negatively, as men seem to have high expectations of me. It can make me seem unattainable, as I heard from a female coworker. Seeing my blushing face from Ryan's confident approach, my sister smirked and said, "You two should meet again, just the two of you." She then encouraged us to exchange contact information. After that, we went on several dates and started our relationship. In just 6 months, we got married. Ryan was really good at household chores, from cooking to cleaning. I was terrible at anything other than work, and when I was living alone, my sister was amazed at how messy my place could get in just a few days. Ryan helped with the parts I wasn't good at, and we built a well-balanced relationship. However, not everything was going smoothly. It seemed that marriage wasn't just about the couple. Problems came from outside the relationship as well. For us, it was my mother-in-law. She was the type to dote on her son, always clinging to Ryan. Ryan had a hard time because of this, as he was not allowed to live alone and wanted to get married and move out as soon as possible. I mean, Abby, why are you dressed so shabbily? Huh? I always dress like this at home. You should dress nicely. It's embarrassing for Ryan's wife to look like that. Among other things. What? Why is Ryan in the kitchen? Because I'm better at cooking. That's not acceptable. Why is the husband cooking? The wife should be the one doing it. It's fine, Mom. I enjoy doing it. My husband would always step in to calm her down, but my mother-in-law felt like I had taken her precious son away from her, so she targeted me. In the midst of all of this, we received news that my brother-in-law was getting married. Of course, we planned to attend the wedding, but unfortunately, I got sick 3 days before the ceremony and had to be hospitalized. My husband and I discussed it, and since the hospital said I needed to stay for about 5 days, it seemed like I wouldn't be able to attend the wedding. There's nothing we can do about it. He said he would let his family know. The cause of my hospitalization was a gastric ulcer, and at first the pain in my stomach was unbearable. But after 2 days, the pain had lessened, and with nothing else to do, I asked my husband to bring my laptop and ended up working. My doctor had told me to rest, but I thought that some light work would be fine, even though I knew it wasn't the best idea. Suddenly, the door to my hospital room rattled open. I thought my husband had come to visit, but it was actually my mother-in-law. "Oh, hi, mother-in-law. What brings you here all of a sudden?" "I came to tell you the time of the wedding." "Huh? I didn't understand. My husband should have informed her that I wouldn't be able to attend the ceremony. Didn't Ryan tell you that I can't attend because I'm in the hospital?
He did, so what, huh? A gastric ulcer isn't a big deal. Get better by tomorrow's wedding.
If it were something I could heal with simple determination, I wouldn't be in the hospital. I'm still in pain, and I'm not allowed to leave the hospital.
I don't care. It's unacceptable not to attend a family wedding.
Please keep your voice down. This is a hospital room.
Quiet. You must come no matter what. My precious son's wedding.
Good grief, who's the loud one here? As much as I'd like to, I can't go in my current condition.
You're working, aren't you? Stop lying.
Well, I had a bit of a break, so...
See, you can come, can't you?
No, I can't, as I said.
Anyway, if you don't attend a family wedding, you're not family. If you refuse to come to the wedding, divorce Ryan.
What?
It's only fair. Choose between getting a divorce or attending my son's wedding.
What? What kind of nonsense are you talking about? I pressed the nurse call button because I didn't want to bother the other patients in the room. A nurse came quickly and took my mother-in-law outside. Seriously, what is she even talking about? Later, I received a message saying the wedding ceremony had gone well, and I was discharged from the hospital without any issues. When I got home, my husband and mother-in-law were waiting for me. The thing is, I hadn't told my husband about the exchange I had with my mother-in-law in the hospital room because I didn't want to worry him. And I guess my mother-in-law didn't tell him either. My husband warmly welcomed me.
I'll make you anything you want today.
But then my mother-in-law said,
Sit down, both of you. We need to talk.
She made us sit down. My husband looked at his mother, not knowing what was going on.
You didn't come to the wedding ceremony after all. As promised, please divorce Ryan.
She placed the divorce papers on the table.
What? Divorce? Why is this even a discussion?
I'm sorry for keeping quiet. I didn't want to worry you before the wedding ceremony. I explained what had happened in the hospital room.
Are you serious?
He looked at his mother in disbelief.
I've never liked you. I'll be relieved once we cut ties with you. Hurry up and sign the divorce papers.
I got angry and decided to fight back. Fine, I'll sign.
What, Abby? What?
I signed the divorce papers and presented them to my husband. Ryan, please choose. Either divorce me or cut ties with your mother.
What?
My mother-in-law laughed at my statement.
What are you talking about? Ryan is my son. He's going to choose me first, of course.
I ignored my mother-in-law's remark and stared at my husband. Then my husband said,
I'd rather cut ties with my mother than divorce Abby.
At this, my mother-in-law panicked.
Why, Ryan? I'm sick of your interference, Mom. You have no right to decide my divorce. What?
My mother-in-law then lunged at me.
How did you get to him?
Excuse me?
Why would Ryan choose someone like you who doesn't even do housework and just lives off him? You must be deceiving my son.
We were dumbfounded by my mother-in-law's words. Mom, actually, I'm the one being supported here.
What?
In fact, my husband had quit his job when we got married because he liked doing housework, and I had a really good income. Because I was a workaholic, I worked for a major company and was promoted at an unprecedented speed, becoming a section chief at my age. So my salary alone was more than enough to cover our living expenses.
But what about the money you send me? I've been managing our household budget, and I've been sending you the money we saved, but that's going to end now since I'm cutting ties with you. What?
Then the mother-in-law changed her attitude, as if turning over a new leaf, and prostrated herself before me.
I'm sorry. Please don't cut ties with me.
She apologized to me many times, but it was already too late. After all the bullying you've done until now, there's no way we can forgive you.
Exactly. If you understand, just leave. No way.
And so we completely cut ties with my mother-in-law. By the way, it seems she did the same thing to her other sons and was shunned and cut off by them too. It's really either a lack of learning ability or just baffling. My father-in-law passed away a few years ago, so she seems to be living all alone in their big family house now. After that, we bought a new house and moved so that we wouldn't be attacked by my mother-in-law. Currently, we are living comfortably in our new house, enjoying our days as a happily married couple. Thank you for watching until the end. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.